What's good, guys? It's Mr. Wavy in the building. Today I'm gonna come reviewing to you NBA Youngboy studio album Top. Now, the type of artist that NBA Youngboy is, I generally do not listen to him as much because I feel like a lot of his music is very repetitive. However, I did want to review and check out his album because it is very hyped, and there are certain songs that I do like by NBA YoungBoy, so don't get it twisted. I think he's cool in certain settings. As far as a whole 21 album track, that's what we're about to get into. Now, 21 songs for the type of artist NBA YoungBoy is, it's kind of a hard listen. Now, most of his music is about killing and murder, and that's his style. I understand, but with his type of energy that he brings on the track, I think he could be more of an artist that can do different things. I wish he could expand his horizon outside of just his murder and that type of music that he makes. Now, a few standout tracks that I want to tell you guys that I actually enjoyed was Drug Addiction. I really like his flow in it. Great opener, great way to start from the top. From his the debut song. So it was pretty cool. Crossroads was cool. The last Backyard was cool. Right Foot Creep is cool. Casey Talk is cool. My window, which Lil Wayne killed the feature, was very dope. Now the outro that was made with Snoop Dogg, I that was a terrible outro to me. I like that he had legends, bona fide legends on this album. He didn't have anybody else, only two features. But the two features, I felt like only Wayne did good. Snoop Dogg's verse was whatever to me, and quite frankly, that as the outro, I feel like Lil Wayne's track and his track should have switched places because personally, the outro was not something that I felt like should have been. It was at the wrong place in my opinion. Next, I'm Up was pretty dope. All In was very dope. I really like All In, and Dead Trolls, I could definitely see that being played on the radio, in different settings, in the club, different things of that sort. Murder Business is hot, you feel me? House Arrest Things was pretty dope too, and To My Lowest. Now, a few things I want to hit on is the All In had a deep meaning. It seemed like his album, like the whole album, he's just kind of going through pain. I don't know if NBA YoungBoy loves making music. Just the way he sounds, it sounds like I wish he could kind of get out of this suicide. I don't know if he's suicidal. I don't know if he just wants to die. But whenever an artist talks about death constantly on an album, it's very concerning. I don't know if he's happy making music. I don't know if he's happy just with his life in general. What I was mainly getting from his music, listening to it, is it sounded like a young man that just really wanted to go back to his original roots of how life was. Even though life wasn't great to him, I feel like the pressure and the amount of stress that being a celebrity causes for somebody like NBA YoungBoy, who is from the streets, puts ways and makes him more paranoid in life in general. He doesn't live in the hood anymore. He lives in Texas, Cypress, around Houston, the Houston area. However, I feel like he still feels like he's in the streets and he has to move differently, but he is in a better setting, which is just paranoia, and he kind of expresses that in the album. But I'm not sure if he is paranoid or he just wants to still be a killer, because a lot of his tracks are still referring to killing, and I'm not seeing his music expand upon that. I want that Lonely Child vibe. He's had several songs where he's in the album where he's talking about Lonely Child, but it wasn't that one track that I was like, this is the Lonely Child vibe that I'm getting. I didn't feel that at all. The beats were fire, but the beats get very repetitive after a while. They start sounding alike and start having the same cadence. I wish he could switch it up, switch his flow up, expand upon what his small realm is with his type of rap style. I think he has that capability, and he shows a little bit of that toward the end of the album. But by that time, the first few tracks were fire. When you get to the middle part, it's missing. He's missing here. hitting there. So if he could just kind of get in a run where he balances his music out, maybe cut the album short a little, that would really benefit him. Now, another track I want to hit on is it seems like he really wanted to go back to his old life when I listened to the Reaper Child song. That kind of, it's not the Lonely Child vibe, but I think that's the closest thing you're going to get in this album to that type of song. And he has the capability of making music outside of just talking about killing and shooting. He just has to want to do it. If he wants to do it, it's fire. But when I constantly hear the same type of rap through the first 5, 6 songs, it's the same thing about either, oh, I'm still not gonna be too long till I'm gone, which I hate when artists talks like that. And also when he just talks about, oh, I just killed this, I just killed somebody here, like, that was sold 3 albums ago. Expand upon your music, and if you're going to talk about that, talk about it in a different way where it's like you're coming from a different perspective or something. So overall, I enjoyed the album. I think it's probably his best compact album overall, but I would like to see him kind of get out of that death vibe that he gets when he makes his album. Just have more life. If not, just kind of shorten the album, because you're making a lot of music that is repetitive with the same cadence and the same vibe. So if you're going to do that, you're going to have to cut the album short. Overall, I enjoyed the album. I think it's one of his best albums that he's had so far. I give it honestly a 7.5 out of 10. It was cool, but I would have liked it to be shorter for his style of rap. Thank you for checking out the video. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out of here. Bye.